It's our 2010 Cobalt, and well, I'll show you. Here we go. When you turn the blinker on, they work outside and on the dash. But normally you'd hear a click, 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 nothing. And that is because in this car, yeah, that works through the speakers. Who knew? I didn't. Anyway, I mean, it makes sense. And the radio also doesn't work in the front speakers. The back ones work fine, which means that the dinger to tell you forgot your keys and your seatbelt thing and all the blinker, and none of it works. Now, some of you are thinking, that's actually sounds really peaceful, which is true. So if you like that and don't want your front speakers when you're listening to music, then stop watching this video. But if you want to try to fix it, well, here we go. Speakers are, I know you're going to be shocked, in here. Which means this whole thing has got to come off. So we're going to pick this right here and this right here. See what's underneath of them. I'm just discovering it as we go. So if we pop this out, what's back there? I'm going to guess a little bolt. Just get a pick, kind of do the thing and the stuff. Just nice and calm. Don't break things now. No need of that. That's a Phillips screw, so we'll pop that out and see what happens in a minute. What's under here? I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out. I'm gonna need 2 hands for that one. 2 more Phillips screws. I'm not even sure if you have to take those. I don't know. I don't know. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna look down around the edge of the door, see if we spot anything down here. If we don't, then we're just gonna assume it's something sort of pressure fit. I'm gonna guess these got to be pulled out right here. There's 1, 2, and I don't see any other ones around the rest of the car. So let's pop these out. Just give them a pop. Yep, there we go. So it just pulls out like that, and then that will let itself come out. This one works the same. It's a 2-piece thing. See how it separates? Pull that out. Don't lose them. Don't break them. I just threw them in the dirt because why not? And then this will pull out. There you go. It's a little pusher of it. See what it looks like? Pull that sucker out. And if we remove these screws, if you're wondering what's underneath of them, this right here hooks to your exterior door. This right here. And then you should be able to just get in behind this with something. I'm going to use a little screwdriver because that's what I got. And you use what you got and just kind of pop it out, get a hold of it, and it's got a push rivet of some sort, and we're just going to give it a tug. Here we go. Just work your way along, and here pops. Pop. Be nice and gentle. Pop. There it is. Yep. Pop. That one popped up there. And then we're just gonna kind of take this thing off right here. And again, it's a push rivet, so just don't get too carried away. Just kind of pop. There it is. That's free. See these things? Just pop in here. They pop in there. They pop in there. And then we should be able to lift the whole thing up. Yep. Right up like this. And we could completely disconnect it from the door. But I don't actually think I need to do that. So we're just gonna let it sit right there. And here's our speaker. 1 bolt, 1 right there. So I'm gonna get the fitting I need to take that out. We're gonna pull it out and just check for some corrosion. This isn't popped or anything, so it might just be the connector. We'll see. It's a 7mm bolt, so you just take that out. Okay, now there's a little clip right in there. If you go straight down in and push and kind of pry, you'll see the metal clip, and you can push it with your fingers. This will come right out, and I suspect that we're just dealing with a mess of corrosion. I don't really know, but we're going to investigate. So I've been known to be a little cheap, all right? This is my speaker. Here's the plug, 2-wire. Here's the receptacle, right there, 2-wire. This speaker came from a pick and pull. Here's the plug, 2-wire. here's the receptacle. They're a different shape. You see how that one's got a little notch on the side right there? This one's got a little notch on the top right there. So this plug had a little fin that was right here, and you'll notice it's gone. So we fixed that problem. We just deleted what we didn't need. I'm gonna plug this into here now just to see if it works, and if it does, then I'm gonna replace the speaker. Here we go. Okay, my replacement speaker's plugged in. We're going for the radio, old time country. There it is. Perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this old speaker. We're gonna just pull this out of here. It's got a little fitting. It's just pressure fit right there. You can get in there with pliers and pop it right out. I suspect the issue on this speaker is all that corrosion you're seeing right there. So probably, if you don't have a pick and pull, I could just clean that up. Check all the connections, kind of mess with it a little bit. And my guess is probably make it work. But it's easier to go this route, so that's what I'm doing. So now it's just a reinstall. That's gonna slide down into that right there. It's gonna go into my door. That clip's gonna clip in. Put the bolt in here, and we'll put the door back together. We're gonna test it first. So radio again. Yeah, it is. Old time country. Good deal. It's still working. Gonna go ahead and reinstall this door card thing, but before we reinstall, make sure this is all stuck, because that's what keeps the moisture and corrosion out of the inside of the door, and it's that stuff that causes the problems with the speakers. You know what I'm saying? So just get it in there. Put this back in. Gonna go ahead, get a hold of it here. Lift it up over top of my door lock up here. Slide it into place. Slide this into place. Get this lined up. That's gonna go right in here. See it? Give that a little push. This piece is gonna fit. That channel's gonna fit up over top of this right here, see? You're just gonna work it down and then push. You just wanna take note of where all these things are. Across the door, there's another one over there. There's one up the side. Line them up with the holes they're a part of. It's getting a little dark, you can't see. And just go around and firmly press it in. So give her a shove. You can figure it out, no problem. Get that done, we're gonna put these push rivets back in. So you don't have to take them completely apart, but I did. So put the first piece in, and then get your second piece and put it right in there as well. It's getting very dark. There we go. In it goes. That's good. Do this one down here. I don't have the other half of it, so I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna reinstall this. So this end goes in first, this way. Seat it down in. 2 screws there. Same thing. It goes in the back first, and then seat it in, and the 1 screw goes in, and then we put those plastic covers back in. Then it's just to reinstall these pieces here. Line them up, click them in. Don't break stuff, just have some patience, you know. Click, and then this one goes in there. Okay, so there you have it. It's getting dark. I am gonna do the other side, and if you wanna see it again, or that would be helpful on the passenger side or whatever, you can stick around, but I think you get the point. You just swap the speaker, and all of a sudden the stereo works, the blinker sounds works. I'll show you that at the end. I'm gonna go over and do the passenger side now. Pro dad tip, once you fix this, especially if your teenage daughter's the one that uses this car a lot, put some old country on and just crank it right up. So when she starts the vehicle, you know I'm gonna. Listen, if this made you laugh or it helps somehow, that same teenage daughter reminds me, if I say, hey, hit that subscribe button, eventually I might have enough people that waste their time on these videos that I could afford a coffee like once a year. So, I mean, maybe do that if you want. Whatever. All right, this is the moment of truth. It's dark now because that's when I do all my work. We did this because the blinkers didn't work, and the seatbelt warnings didn't work, and the key left in didn't work. She's only got 1 key. So blinkers, here we go. You ready? hear it? Oh, yeah, you do. Let's turn the fan out. Other blinker? Yeah. Uh-huh. 4 ways? Sure. Yep. What about the dinging? What if I shut it down? Yeah, the dinging works. That's an annoying ding. Now the stereo. Old time country. That feels like about the right volume for when she gets in the morning. So if you made it this long, good times. I'm really not sure why, but you could probably do it. It's not that hard. Find a pick and pull. You might even be able to clean the corrosion up on your speakers. I feel a little lazy that I didn't do that, but we're just gonna get this ready for her in the morning and sign off.